All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I have a case study for you. This is a roofing company using Facebook ads, and we're using a specific local ad funnel for this. I'm going to give you guys the entire playbook today, so I want you to pay attention, all right? This client came to us, wanted to generate leads with Facebook. Google Ads was too expensive for them, which if you know anything about roofing, Google Ads is wildly outrageous right now with the cost per click is like, $60, $50. So we're getting leads right now in Facebook ads, 48 leads in the last 30 days for $46 a lead, which is insanely cheap in the roofing space. So I'm going to show you guys how you can do this as well. If you're a roofing company, you're going to want to pay attention because you're going to want to use this funnel in your business to start generating leads for your sales team. So this is the last 30 days, July 26, 2025 to August 24th, 2025. And again, you'll see here we have the roofing messenger campaign right up here. And we have 48 meta leads in the last 30 days at a cost per lead of $46. Now, when it comes to the demographics, our targeting, right? This is what nobody talks about when they're showing Facebook videos. So we're using instant forms with pre-qualifying questions in them, okay? This is not a messenger funnel. This is an actual instant form, but we have a conditional logic in it where it's, basically ask them a question that qualifies them. And if they are unqualified, it drops into a bucket where it's a no, and the lead just dies. If it is qualified, it gets sent off to our client as a hot lead. So you have to have this set up, guys. If you don't pre-qualify, you're going to get a bunch of dog shit lead quality from the instant forms, and that's obviously problematic, especially if you're sending this to a sales team and they're just getting hammered with leads that are not qualified. That's not a good look, and it's a waste of money, so you don't want to do that. All right, so we are targeting the client's main location, which I'm not going to get into where that is right now, but it's about 30 locations, right? It's a big geo area they're targeting, and we're doing broad targeting. What that simply means is we're only targeting the demographic of 25 to 65 plus. So anyone under 25 is not being shown these ads because, most likely they don't own a home, okay? Especially nowadays. So we might even move that to 30. We're testing that. But 25 and above is what you want to do for the demographic. It's really important, guys. You don't want to show your ads to 18-year-olds. It doesn't make sense, right? So make sure you have your demographic targeting dialed in, and we are letting the ad creative do most of the targeting for us. That's why we're doing a broad approach where we're just showing the ads, and the only thing we're filtering by basically is the age range and the location, obviously. All right, so now if we go into the ads, we're going to come up here, and I'll show you some cool stuff. We have a bunch of different ads running, and you can see here is our main ad. This was our winner that we went to. So let me pull up the preview for it. And we have our ad. So here's our client's ad. Now, it's very, very basic, guys. Okay? It's a real image of our client on a roof. It's a selfie. These have to be selfie type photos. I'm telling you right now, I know it sounds crazy. This is what works. You want to display your ad like it's not an ad, right? People on Facebook don't want to be like flashy hammer graphics and stuff like this and say, get a free roof quote, right? That's what everyone else is doing. It doesn't work, okay? You want to stand out. So we talk about, how much is a roof? Usually it's around this, right? $6,449 for a roof. That's crazy. That's cheap. That's blah, blah, blah. Here's why it's that cheap. Here's why, you don't need to do all these other bells and whistles. And that is a very simple call to action. Message me for details, okay? Look at the engagement on this, right? 27 comments, 10 shares. These are signals that Facebook loves, okay? They love getting signals like this that's saying, like, this proves to their algorithm that, oh, wow, this is a great ad, okay? And it's very simple creative. It's just the owner. So it should be you on a roof with a selfie-style thing. And then the ad copy is very basic. It's not letting me do it all because it's long ad copy, but it basically goes into storytelling, all right? That's how you want to do your ad copy. You want to tell a story. You want to say who you are, who your company is, and that you are in the local market. You serve the community. You have fair prices. You're getting peace of mind knowing that your roof is actually going to protect your home. Click to learn more and let's chat, right? And then it pulls up, when someone clicks send message, this pulls up the instant form, okay? And from there, we have the pre-qualifier. And a bunch of questions, right? Like your name, your email, your phone number, the age of the roof, the age of your home. I think it's age of the roof, actually, not age of the home. And then a couple pre-qualifying questions, like how urgent do you need someone to come out and take a look at your roof? What kind of issues are you experiencing? Stuff like that, right? We're not giving them a big text box to tell us what's going on. Okay, we're directing them where to go with a multiple choice thing for each one. And that's how you want to structure this stuff. It's really, really important, guys. These simple ads are working so well in any niche on Facebook. It doesn't matter what it is. So my biggest takeaway for you guys is if you are a roofing company, you need to be running ads like this. Stay away from the generic shitty stuff where it's just talk about getting a free estimate, because nobody wants to see that. And it's just, they're going to beat over the head with this stuff all day long. Take a unique angle, be a real person. Our ad copy speaks to the people who are seeing this in the local community the ads are being shown. Like my client's a real person. It's him on the roof. He's got a logo on his shirt. He's got wearing a hat. He's, talking about his name, who he is, his company name, what they do, how they can help the person reading this. Okay. And then a very simple CTA right here. Message me for details. It doesn't get much simpler than that. So if you're going to run ads, this is how you should be doing them and generate leads. And that's how we're getting, sub $50 leads in roofing right now, which is insane. And the quality is there, which is the most important part when you're running Facebook ads. So if you guys want us to run this campaign for your roofing company, there's a link in the description. Fill it out. We'll hop on a call. We'll check out your area and make sure that we don't have anyone in there, because we can only work with one person per market. And if so, we can launch this campaign for your roofing company within 48 hours.